Hello students, today we'll be starting with the third chapter of Cyber, which is hardware and software. So we will be learning about the hardware and software parts of a computer. So let's get started. Computers are amazing machines that help us learn, play and work. But do you know what makes a computer run? It is a combination of hardware and software. Both are very important and they work together to help the computer do its job. So we all know that computers can do wonderful work, right? It helps us in many ways. We can do a lot of things on the computer. But what makes the computer work or what makes the computer run? So it is a combination of hardware and software. Both work together so that the computer can do its job, right? So let's learn what is a hardware first. So here we have hardware is the physical parts of a computer. So these are the things that we can see and touch. Just like our body has hands and legs, a computer has parts like the monitor, keyboard, mouse and the CPU. So what is hardware? Hardware is the physical part of the computer that we can see and touch. Just like we have different parts of our body like the hands, the legs, the head, right? So in the same way, computer has different parts like the monitor, keyboard, mouse, CPU. So these are the parts that we can see and touch, right? So these parts are called the hardware of the computer. For examples, we have monitor. So monitor is a hardware of the computer. We can see and touch the monitor, right? And what is the function of the monitor? It shows what the computer is doing. It looks like a TV, right? And it shows what we are doing on the computer, right? Then we have the keyboard. Again, we can see and touch the keyboard, and the keyboard is used to type letters and numbers in the computer, right? Then we have mouse. So mouse looks somewhat like this, right? So this is the mouse. Again, you can see and touch the mouse, and the mouse is used to click, then select things on the computer. Then it also helps us to point, right? And drag things, right? So then we have the CPU. The CPU is called the brain of the computer. It is the hardware of a computer, and also it is called the brain of the computer because it is this part which controls all other parts of the computer, right? Then we have printer. Printer is the device that is used to print the work on paper. The work that you are doing on a computer, suppose you are writing a story and you want it printed on a paper, right? So then you have to use the printer which will print the work on a paper, and printer is a hardware, right? Then we have the speakers. So the speakers somewhat look like this, right? And then you get to hear noise, the sound or the music from here, right? So this is the speaker, and speaker helps to play, it helps us to listen to the sound and music from the computer, right? Then let's move on to the software. What is a software? Software is a set of instructions or programs that tells the hardware what to do. You cannot touch software, but you can see what it does on the screen. So what is a software? Software is a set of instructions or programs that tells the hardware parts that what it should be doing, right? So software, you cannot touch the software, but you can see what it does on the screen. So on the screen, you can see the software working, what it is doing, but you cannot touch the software. So without the software, the computer cannot work, right? So let's see the types of software. We have the system software first. The system software is responsible for making the computer run, right? So the system software helps the computer to run or helps the computer to work, right? Example, Windows and Linux. Then we have the application software. So application software helps us to do our task, the various tasks that we want to do on the computer. The application software helps us to do that. So remember students, system software will help the computer to work and the application software will help us to do the work that we want to do on the computer. Like MS Paint is an application software, WordPad is an application software, games, the online games are the application software. So here, with the help of MS Paint, we can draw and color, right? Then with the help of WordPad, we can write letters, stories, and documents, right? So what happens? Please remember this, that system software helps the computer to work, while the application software helps us to do the work on the computer. Then let's see how hardware and software work together. So this hardware and software will work together, right? And then only the computer will function properly, right? When you press a key on the keyboard is a hardware, right? So when you press a key on the keyboard, the software reads it and shows the letter on the screen. So this is how the hardware and software work together, right? You are using the hardware, which is the keyboard, right? You are using it to type letters, right? So when you press a key on the keyboard, the software which is running reads what you are doing, and then it shows the letter, the key that you have pressed, it shows the letter on the screen. Then when you draw a picture in MS Paint is a software, right? So when you draw a picture in MS Paint, then you use a mouse, which is the hardware, to draw, right? So the hardware and the software work together. So both hardware and software are needed to make a computer useful. If there is only hardware, then no use of the computer, and if there is only software, there is no use of the computer. The hardware and the software need to work together so that the computer becomes useful, right? Then we have some fun fact. A computer with only hardware is like a body with no brain. So imagine a body which has no brain. So if there is no brain, then the body will not move even, right? So a computer with only hardware is like a body with no brain. Then a computer with only software is like a brain but with no body, right? So both are important. Then let's move on to the question answers. Here we have multiple choice question. What is hardware? So let's see the options. A type of food, a set of instructions, the parts of a computer that you can touch, and the game on the computer. So we have learned that hardware are the parts of the computer that you can touch, right? So the correct answer will be C. Then what is software? A tool to repair computers, something we can touch, a part of the CPU, a set of instructions that tells the computer what to do. So we have just learned that software is a set of instructions that tell the computer what to do, right? So the correct answer will be D. Then next question, which of these is an example of hardware? We have MS Word, Paint, Keyboard, Windows. So Windows, Paint and MS Word all are software, right? We cannot touch them, but we can see them. And keyboard is the hardware part of the computer because we can touch it and we can also see it. So the answer is keyboard. Then which of these is an example of system software? So we have monitor, Windows, printer, mouse. So Windows is an example of system software, right? So the answer is B, Windows. Then next question, without dash, hardware cannot do anything. So without the software, the hardware cannot do anything, right? It is very obvious. Without the software, hardware is of no use, and without the hardware, software is of no use, right? So the correct answer will be C, software. Then we have fill in the blanks. Hardware is the part of a computer that we can dash. So we can touch, right? So the answer will be touch. Then software is a set of dash given to the computer. So we have learned that software is a set of instructions that we give to the computer, right? So the answer will be instructions. Then MS Paint is an example of dash software. So MS Paint is an example of application software, right? With the help of MS Paint, we are able to draw or color on the computer, right? So it is an example of application software. Then the dash is the brain of the computer. We have learned that the CPU is the brain of the computer, right? Then next question, we have dash helps the hardware to work by giving commands. So the software helps the hardware to work by giving commands. It is the software that gives commands to the hardware, right? So the answer is software. Then next we have match the following. Here we have column A and column B. So first we have monitor. Monitor is, let's see the options here first. Software, system software, output device, application software, and input device. So monitor is an output device, right? We get to see the result or the output on the monitor, right? So monitor is an output device. Then we have WordPad. WordPad is an application software, right? Because with the help of WordPad, we can write documents on the computer, right? So WordPad 2 will match with D. Then we have Windows. Windows is a system software, right? So 3 will match with B. Then we have mouse. Mouse is an input device, right? We give input with the help of the mouse, right? So 4 will match with E. Then we have MS Paint. So MS Paint is a software. MS Paint is a software, right? It is an application software. So 5 will match with A. Then we have true or false. Hardware and software can work separately. No, hardware and software cannot work separately, right? Because we need both hardware and software working together for the computer to work, right? So hardware and software can work separately is a false statement. Then we have software can be seen but not touched. That is true. We can see the software but we cannot touch. Then printer is a type of software. No, printer is not a software, it is a hardware. Since we can see and touch it, right? So printer is a type of software is a false statement. Then we have hardware without software is not useful. Yes, that is true. Hardware without software or software without hardware, both are not useful. So the answer is true. Then CPU is a type of a software. No, CPU is a hardware, right? So the answer is false. So with this, we come to an end with this chapter. Study hard, students. See you in the next chapter.